All right, you guys, I'm going to share a story about you have to listen to the Holy Spirit when he's talking to you. So I drive Lyft, right? And this morning I was up really early, and this was like my third call. So it was probably about 6:15 in the morning, maybe 6:30. I pick up this young man from this home, and when he's first walking to the car, I instantly get like this uneasy feeling. He gets in the car and he looks kind of like he's homeless, but he's coming from a home. But he's standing outside, so I didn't see him come out of the house. And he hops in the car, and he has like an odor. His hair is kind of like matted. He has a hood on his head, and he just looks like a homeless young. Now I instantly turn on my camera because my husband made me get a dash cam. So I instantly turn on the camera. He's sitting in the back. Where I'm taking him is probably about 8 minutes away. And so as I'm driving him, I can see him through the camera, and he's kind of just staring at me. And I just have this really super uneasy feeling. A feeling that I normally get when God is trying to warn me or tell me something. And it was just like, danger, danger, danger. So I'm driving and I begin to pray, and I'm like, okay, Lord, just protect me. And I'm praying in my head and everything. Now I got my little thing over here on the side of the door in case something happened. Because, driving Lyft and Uber is dangerous sometimes. Now I can see him watching me in the camera. And so I begin to grab my bag and put it on the floor, and I'm pushing all my things on the floor so it's not sitting on my seat. And then I'll get my hand right here on the side where I'm ready. If something jump off, I can grab my thing and protect myself. So I get to the location where we're going to drop the young man off. And I'm like, hey, which building is it? Is it this building or that building? And he says, I don't know. And so my mind is, you don't know. I didn't say that, but I'm thinking that. And I'm like, okay, well, look, this looks like the address right here. Let me go around this way because I want to get to a place where I can speed off and drive off if I need to. So I go around that way, and I actually unlock the door and say, okay, you can get out here. And he hesitates. Yeah, he hesitates. And he kind of slightly opens the door, and I said, have a good day. And he looks at me, and his whole voice changes. And he actually says back to me, you have a good day too. And he gets out the car and he closes the door. As I'm turning around to drive off, I notice that he doesn't go to any of the apartments there. He kind of acted like he was walking up to some, but as I turned around and drove off and kind of looked in the background, he then made a beeline and kind of just walked away, like as if he didn't have really a place to go to. Listen, let me tell you something. When you have the Holy Spirit and you have God telling you, like, there's just red flags and sirens going off in your spirit, you have to listen to that. I really believe the reason why, there's two reasons why he didn't do anything or act out on anything is, number one, I didn't show fear. Well, number one, I prayed over myself for protection. Number two, I did not show fear. How you doing? Have a good day. Here, go ahead, get out here. And then number three, I know he absolutely knew that I had something over here on the side of this door that was gonna handle him if he tried something. Now, normally I don't do that type of stuff. Normally I don't do that. I just do my drives, drop people off, boom. Nobody knows what I got going on. But I made sure he knew that you wasn't gonna get away with hurting me. You guys, that intuition, the Holy Spirit, you guys be keen to that. Listen to it, because it can save your life. I don't know what God protected and saved me from today, but I thank God for even the unknown things. Y'all have a good day.